they smoke cannabis. Doctor say make a pop one of this. Make me fly like say I'm Aladdin. Come bring some kind melodies. Oh, mama, myself no do past like this. So many things inside of my jeans. Slide down, DBTs, DBTs.
Hello.
Hello, good morning everybody. And can I say, can you hear me at the back? Wave your arm, yes? I've got one arm, so that sounds very hopeful. So, ladies and gentlemen, honourable ladies and gentlemen, let me go through the formal introductions first of all. So, Your Excellency Jette Bergum, the Consular General for Denmark, welcome. Marilyn Rapu, the Marilyn Rapu, the Director General of the Nigerian Chamber of Commerce. Welcome. Simon Rafter from Priory Prep School. Welcome. Robin Davis from Charterhouse School at the back of the room. Stella from the Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls. Mr. Salyuddin from Aguda Senior Grammar School. Forgive my pronunciation. I'm an Oibo. From Dowen College, we have Mr. Itemma. And that got a laugh. We have Mrs. Folashadi from Royal Smart Kids School, which is a great name for a school. Shortly, we will have Dr. Adam England from the new rugby school. From British International School, we have Kevin Donnelly in the team. Queen's College, we have Mr. Taufek. Emmafield School, we have Mrs. Abigail. Corona School, Miss Bassie. And there are two other schools, and forgive me, I don't have the names, which is Hayday Private School and Lakefield College. You are all most welcome. And last but not least, I want to say welcome and thank you to Joanna, who's right at the back, who's the head of communications for Echo Atlantic, and she'll be taking us around this morning. So we've got the Consular General of Denmark here, and she's given up two appointments to join us, so thank you so much. And thank you everybody else for giving up your time this morning. You genuinely are welcome to our 5th Climate Change Awareness Dawn Project event, the launch of a very, very important number of factors to raise climate change within Nigeria. A big thank you to all of you.
Thank you, everyone.
So I'm now handing over to Ebele to do the rest of the introductions.
Thank you, Mrs. Stanley. Please, a round of applause for ourselves. I'm not enjoying this clapping, no. Please clap for yourselves. Okay, once again, good morning, and I'm happy to be here. Without wasting much time, we've already appreciated the schools that are here, but I'd like to do that once more. Why? Because we are recognizing our schools now. So if you're a member of that school, or you love education, or you love climate change, so we're all going to clap together for our schools that are here. Quickly, Priory Preparatory Schools. Please clap and appreciate them quickly. Charterhouse, Lagos. Hey, you can add to the clap. Okay, that's awesome. So please, I'll start again. If I call your school, please just stand up so we can recognize you. Okay, Priory Preparatory School. Please, let's clap. Thank you so much. Charterhouse, Lagos. Please clap for them. Can we clap, please? Heyday Private School. Please, please clap for them. I know they're coming all the way from Ogun State. They're coming from Ogun State, yes. Lakefield College, Lakefield here. Lakefield, okay. Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls, all the way from Ikeja. Please a round of applause for them. Aguda Senior Grammar School, all the way from Surulere, Aguda, yes. Dowen College, I know Dowen College is around. A round of applause for Dowen College, thank you so much. Royal Smart Kids School, I think they were here. RSN, Rugby School of Nigeria, are we here? Okay, British International School, I saw them earlier. Okay, Queen's College isn't here yet. Emmafield College, are we here? Then Corona School, Agbara. Do you know where Agbara is? Corona School, Agbara, all the way from Agbara, Ogun State also. Thank you so much, everyone. It's really a beautiful day, and we are honored to be here today. So without taking much time, I would like to also appreciate our collaborators. the visionaries of the Dawn Project who made this possible, who are in the forefront of climate change activities. We want to make sure everybody knows about climate change. We can speak about it, we can fight for our climate. And it all starts from we here, from the children, from the students, and we're happy to have them do this. So I would like to just recognize Dr. Pamela Ajayi, who is our convener. Thank you, Dr. Pamela Ajayi. We have Mr. Desmond Majakudumi here. Put a round of applause for Mr. Desmond Majakudumi. We have Mr. Stanley Evans at the back also. Please, a round of applause for Mr. Stanley. And we have Mrs. Angela. She's almost here. So we'll recognize her when she comes also. Thank you so much. Okay, and I'm honored to invite Dr. Pamela Ajayi for the welcome address.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to have to stand here so I can. Can you see me? I'm a bit short. Can you see me? Okay, that's good. Thank you. Can everybody hear? So I want to say a very, very warm and big thank you to you. I think there are some people or some schools who have been seeing year after year, and I want to really commend their commitment to climate change, to addressing the issues related to climate change. This year is actually our 5th year. It's the 5th competition. I want to take us back to when we wanted to start this whole journey. It was 2020. Can anybody remember what happened in 2020? COVID, exactly. So we planned a big event, much bigger than this one. We had planned everything, and then they said, COVID, you're not allowed more than 20 people together. And that was right at the beginning. So we then said, oh, what should we do? So we ended up doing a very small launch, as in small. Can you hear me now? Is this better? Okay. So we ended up doing a very small but really impactful launch at Lufasi Park. How many people here have been to Lufasi Park? Not enough. Lufasi Park is a gem, an oasis of green in the middle of Lagos. And I really want to recommend for those schools who haven't been there, please try and get there. It's a beautiful place to be. So we had our launch at Lufasi Park, and it was an extremely, I think, powerful time, because at that time, everything had stopped. And it was during that time that nature was restored. And it showed something really powerful. And it showed that what nature can do if we just give the opportunity to allow nature to rebuild, to regroup, and to restore herself. I hope you don't mind, but I just want to refer to Genesis 2:15. Because often people say, what are you doing? Why are you saying you can interfere with nature? We're not doing anything. We're just doing climate changes. We're just doing this. We're just doing that. And there's a lot of damage that is being done to our environment. But if you know that God made man, and if you know what God put man here to do, he put man here, he said, and I just quote from Genesis 2:15 where it says, and the Lord God took man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it. By dress it, it means to tend it, to cultivate it, to care for it, and to keep it. And that is something that we as man are not doing. And when I refer to man, I refer to both man and woman. Our duty, our role is to care for the earth, is to look after the earth. And so it is important that we think about how we're going to do it. And I want to really, once again, commend the schools that are here, commend the schools that continuously, time after time, have taken out the time to be part of this very, very important competition, the Dawn Project. Being part of and sharing awareness about the issues to do with climate change. And more importantly, doing something about it. So it's one thing to do something. And a lot of people say, what can I do? there's so much oil here, there's so much this going on. What can I do? And all I say is, and there's a simple thing here, we have it here. It says plant a tree. And it's one of those things that if we just all do that, we focus on planting trees, we will all go extremely far. So, I have mentioned the Dawn Project. It was founded on the belief that individuals, particularly our young minds and our change makers, really hold the power to drive meaningful impact in our society. Over the years, this initiative has grown into a beacon of hope, sparking groundbreaking ideas and empowering visionary leaders. This competition, this year's competition, promises to take that vision even further, challenging our participants to think boldly and act decisively to create lasting change. To our participants, those of you sitting here, those of you online, this is your moment. Whether you're here to present new ideas or collaborate, your efforts here today could be the first step towards something truly remarkable. To our partners, sponsors, supporters, to our teachers especially, who are always underappreciated, we want to appreciate you and thank you for your unwavering commitment to this cause. Your dedication makes this our platform possible, and your belief in its mission fuels the dreams of countless individuals. As we officially launch our Dawn Project 2025 competition, let us embark on this year's journey with optimism and purpose. And I hope that this event will ignite fresh perspectives, spark more groundbreaking solutions, and most importantly, inspire a brighter tomorrow. Thank you very much. While we're waiting for our MC to arrive.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Please a round of applause for Dr. Pamela Ajayi. Okay, we're going and going and going, and we're going into the goodwill messages, and we would like to invite Yetta, our Consul General of Denmark. Thank you very much. Please a round of applause.
Thank you. And I can see more people in the back. I will stand here, but is it okay that I stand here? Oh dear. So I'm put behind the desk like a teacher from when I was going to school. I can tell you it's a long time ago. Listen, I want to talk to you who are here, who are the young generation. I come from a country up north. How many people have heard about Denmark? I can tell you, when I came here to Nigeria in August 23, I had never been here before. So it's okay if we don't know so much about each other, but the reason why we're here is to actually see what we can learn from each other. The fact is that the thing about climate change and sustainability, it's for everybody. It's every human being on Earth. But it's also really difficult. Today we live in a disruptive world. I don't know how many of you follow the news at the moment. And of course we see a world that is changing, and probably we don't always know what's happening tomorrow. And would it be the same as what happened yesterday? But the thing about the climate and the sustainability element into this, that is around us. And we can do something about it, as you also definitely acknowledged in your speech. It can become so overwhelming that we lose our faith and our power in terms of, but what can I do? What will my small contribution mean? The fact is that you're here with your schools, and it starts with education and it ends with education. Sharing information, educate yourself, thinking about the climate. You turn on the water tap, if water comes out of it, you hope that it's clean so you can drink it. You look at your nature, you think about what you throw on the street, or if you don't throw things on the street. I mean, in my country, we don't throw things on the street. I get a fine from the police, almost. But it has taken 500 years to get there. It doesn't happen overnight. So we have a very deep and sincere respect for the status where Nigeria is now, and where you are actually trying to look at the future generation, because you're the future of Nigeria. You go to school, you learn every day. You're here in a competition, and that means it's a positive game. You learn from your friends. What can I do? What do my friends know that I don't know? And how can we bring something good together? That's also about playing football, but in sustainability. So I believe these competitions are really, really important to already now acknowledge and understand what does it mean when you go together and you try to figure out and come up with some good ideas to see what you can do in your local environment. I know now we're here at Eco Atlantic, and that's a huge area, and it's an enormous project, and we can all see it laid down here. There's a Danish company who actually helped calculate when the Atlantic Ocean hits the sea, you know, what does that mean? And for how long can it last that things will not break down and water will not come back to the shores of Victoria Island? But there are a lot of people there who have gone to school, learned about it, they started early. So it starts with your education, and that's why you're here. And that's why I'm really humble and proud that I'm invited here today to actually understand what is it you're doing. Because what you're doing, you're the future of this nation, and you should be really proud of that. So I hope you tap your shoulders, everybody. I know you were not a little bit shy rising up your chairs when your school was mentioned, but I really hope that you stand up, shoulders back. This is so important what you do. So I wish you very good luck, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. That was awesome. Okay, I would like to also invite Marilyn Rappel, the Director General of the Nigerian German Chamber of Commerce. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And thank you, Dr. Pamela, for inviting me. It is such a privilege to be here, to be discussing one of the most important topics in our time. We all know what's happening to the planet, and we live in it, so we must try and save it. So congratulations to everyone who's here. Well done. We're all discussing something that is highly, highly important in our society today. So I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Dawn Project team for their commitment to sustaining environmental matters, things that will help the environment. I would like to say that their unwavering commitment to environmental sustainability and climate change is commendable. I do not know many charities or foundations who are doing this in Nigeria at the moment. So well done to you, Pamela, and the team. Your dedication to tree planting and other impactful efforts to combat environmental degradation is also very commendable. And I would especially like to thank you and commend you for the annual competition. She mentioned that this is the 5th competition. For me, it's an inspiring initiative that empowers students to become ambassadors of our planet. And by providing this platform, young minds can express in their own way, through imagery, art, poetry, how to combat these issues that we have. And so you're not only fostering creativity, education, and environmental responsibility, but you're creating awareness from a very young age. And this is so brilliant because you're doing everything all at once. So it's education, it's creativity, it's art, it's consciousness to be responsible for the environment. And all of this is all wrapped in one. So this initiative not only raises awareness, but nurtures a generation of environmentally conscious leaders that will carry the torch forward. So we won't be here in a couple of 50 or 100 years. I don't want to say how old I am, but you will be taking on the torch. So I am so glad that you are here and that you understand and that you will even create something out of with this competition. You will create a solution, you will create awareness, and you will teach people who do not know. You will teach your parents. You will teach the neighborhood. You will teach people that you come across in church, in everyday life. So thank you very much for taking this responsibility. And so once again, congratulations to the sponsors, the organizers, the volunteers, the partners for this remarkable initiative. And may your impact continue to grow. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Another round of applause, please. Thank you. That was awesome also. I would also like to invite Mr. Robin Davis, the head of primary, Charterhouse, Lagos, to also share a goodwill message. Mr. Robbins.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. So I'm going to stand up here. The students who have accompanied me from Agombo, our campus in Agombo, Charterhouse, Lagos, are representing our years 5 and 6 this morning. And we hope that they will I trust that they will take away an ambition to do something that is meaningful as well as enjoyable and impactful. The opportunity that we have here, gathered as a set of children, students from different schools, is, as was mentioned earlier, to have an impact. So let's all be very thoughtful about what we're taking away and what we can do. One thing we're working on at Charterhouse Lagos is the thing called student voice. Days gone by, there was a phrase that children should be seen and not heard. We want to contradict that in its entirety. And we want to empower and encourage our children to be innovative. We want to encourage them to have ideas. And in the realms of climate change and environmentalism, I'll just share with you one thing. If I ever write a book, one chapter in it will be called 30 Years of Failure, because I've been an environmental educator in one shape or another. I used to work out in the Everglades as an environmental educator. I was a ranger in the New Forest in England for 3 years. So I've had a varied background, and we approached environmental education from a whole range of different perspectives. Arguably, the environment is not much for the better over those 30 years. So now is the time to act. Now is the time for us to be meaningful. And if we can engender and enable that spirit with our children, this is the starting point. So thank you very much to Dawn Project. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Let's make it impactful.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much. A school came in that I would like to recognize, Anglican Comprehensive School, all the way from Ipaja, Ayobo. Please, can you stand up so we can just recognize you? They were in red. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome. Okay, I would like to quickly invite Mr. Kevin Donnelly from the British International School. Is he here? Okay. Quick one, sorry. Mr. Ithama from Dowen College to share a goodwill message. Mr. Ithama, please can we clap until he gets here? Let's just clap until he gets here, okay? Thank you very much. Mr. Ithama will be sharing a goodwill message.
Good morning, everybody. As she said, my name is Mr. Tema. Okay, my school has been participating in this competition, online competition, for some time now. And one of the students I brought actually won last year, one of the benefactors. And all the students I actually brought are part of the climate club in my school. So we are actually online with what the program is highlighting to the world. Like the other speaker said, the lady who spoke about the passing of the torch to the next generation, I want to say that all the students who are here, climate issue has been on the global discussion for some time now. And if you see the American president, Donald Trump, the line is towing concerning this global change and climate change, rather, is not too friendly with the perspective of the world and the other European countries. And let me not bore you with my speech or take your time too much. We are very happy to be here, and we will not stop participating in this competition. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ithama. Okay, I would like to invite Miss Bassi from Corona to share a goodwill. Miss Bassi. Please a round of applause for Miss Bassi. Thank you.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Andikan Bassi, and I am a teacher from Corona Secondary School. I have some students from Corona Secondary School here. I'd want to say thank you very much to Dawn Project. We have participated in this competition for, I think, the past 3 years, and it has been an amazing time working with Dawn Project. And this has inspired students in Corona Secondary School to participate, or we've had students who've come up with ideas or initiative. One is called the Green Natives. They sensitize the school community. Some of them are participants from last year's and 2 years competition, the Dawn Project. They've come up with this initiative where they sensitize the whole school, the entire school community, about the need to preserve the earth. You know, if we do not work towards preserving the earth, we bear the consequences. Everyone on earth would certainly, you know, bear the brunt of whatever we get from not preserving the earth. So I'd want to say a very big thank you to Dawn Project for this opportunity and for sensitizing the young ones, informing them about this. It's an amazing idea. Once again, thank you so much. Corona looks forward to participating in this year's competition. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bassi. Okay, I want to ask a question. If you participated in the competition last year, can you raise up your hand? Wow, wow, wow. Please, a round of applause for them. If you are a finalist and you are here, please can you raise up your hand? A finalist. Woo! Can you come out? Okay, she's Collins Blessing from Aguda. Please, a round of applause for her. Can you tell us what category you participated in?
I participated in poetry. 7 to 13.
7 to 13. Oh, I have. Okay, a round of applause for her.
I was for essay writing. 7 to 13.
I also did creative writing, 7 to 13.
She's going to tell us how it was for her.
It's actually very fun and exciting, and it gave me instances which our country, Nigeria, has been facing, and how badly we've been treating our oceans. And then it made me to come about realization of how I can help as shaping the position of our ocean, how I can make it a better place for people. Then I came about plastic recycling. Plastic recycling, our ocean has faced different challenges based on plastic. Plastic is something that doesn't decay. It will just be there for years. Then I came about Ottoman, pet bottle Ottoman scent. It's a scent which requires the use of plastic. So with that, you can be able to stop no poverty. You can make it and sell it to earn money. And then with that also, we came about getting plastics and then sorting them out for plastic recycling companies to pick them up. It also helps in no poverty and in sustainable development.
Thank you so much. I felt like leaving the microphone with her. That was awesome. Okay, we have a lot of things today. We're going to have fun and we're going to learn a lot today. Okay, quickly, I would like to invite Dr. Adam England of Rugby School, Nigeria, to give us just one more goodwill message. Thank you. Please, a round of applause for Dr. Adam.
Morning, everybody. How are you? Oh, come on. You can do better than that. Good morning, everybody. How are you? I was told I'd have a live audience, so I need to know that you're alive. So I'm going to do it one more time. Good morning, everybody. That's better. So my name's Dr. England. This is my second time back in Nigeria. I was principal of CIS for some years, and it was a great experience. Now, the truth of the matter when it comes to climate change is that we all should be climate change ambassadors. Because if any country and any people don't work hard to preserve our climate, then it's not preserved at all. Think of a ship on the ocean that might be sailing, doesn't know where it's going. If some people start digging through the floor of the ship sinks. So everybody has to be on this together. And I do like to tell a little story. I'm sure you've all heard of Muhammad Ali. Everybody heard of Muhammad Ali? World boxing champion. The first black person ever to speak at Harvard University. And he spoke and he told his story about how he became a world boxing champion. And it was met with rapturous applause. And they asked him for an encore. They asked him to speak a little bit more. And he stood up and he only said 2 words. And he said, me, we. Me, we. Meaning, I am a product of us as a team. As the saying goes, there is no I in team. Teamwork makes the dream work. And that's how it should be with climate change ambassadors. We are all ambassadors for climate change, but I suspect that some of us are better ambassadors than others. And those who are better ambassadors than others are clearly here today. So I welcome you. Please remember the value of team. It is huge. There is no I in team. Teamwork makes the dream work. Me, we. Thank you for listening, guys.
Thank you so much, Dr. England. That was a beautiful one. And with that, we move on to a very special poem written by our very own Dr. Pamela Ajayi. And it will be playing right now. Sorry, before we play, I'm going to look for trouble. Can we all pay attention? I'm going to give something special to someone who can tell me something remarkable from the poem. Just one person, one student. Thank you very much.
Echoes of what once was, whispers of the way it should be. I come alive at night, my forgotten beauty brought to life by the dancing lights on my glistening path, as I feel gently towards the sea, reflections of the way it used to be. I am despised by day, an eyesore, abused and exploited by those who do not understand. A smooth path I can no longer provide. My sides ragged, overflowing with debris, as the life within me ebbs away. Are there none who will care for me? None to stop this grinding cycle of destruction? I search in vain for a savior, while all around I see man feasting, laughing, living, dying. Restore me. Return the splendor that once was mine.
Thank you so much. Please, a round of applause. I believe we heard the poem. And we would like to recognize the dancer, who is Sarah Bullock. She's the creator of Span, and she did that dance. and the spoken word was given by Olufumi. Please let's just appreciate them. They're not here, but we love them and we appreciate what they did with that poem. The poem was written by Dr. Pamela Ajayi, and we're happy to have that. Thank you so much. I said something. Does anybody, any student want to just tell me what they got out of the poem? We're really behind time. Okay, you did. Let me see. You raised up your hand first. She was first. Sorry. So the two of you then. Okay, tell me.
I learned that from the poem. I learned that our economy, like our city, is crying for help. It's looking for people who are set out, who are willing to help, who are willing to make it a better place. That's what I learned.
Thank you so much. Are you willing to make it a better place?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Same thing. Okay, please a round of applause for them. So I owe you something. I'm owing. I pay my debts. Okay. I would like to invite one of our dear collaborators, Mr. Desmond Majekodumi, for the keynote address.
Thank you. I know agree, Jerry. I hear I go stay. My dear people, I'm a rule breaker. And believe you me, we need to start breaking some of the rules. I became a rule breaker many, many decades ago. One of the rules that I felt was a ridiculous, nonsensical, absolutely unacceptable rule, although it wasn't a universal rule, but it applied in a certain territory called South Africa. And I think I was 13 years old, the son of a white British woman and a black Yoruba man. And I looked in the mirror, and it dawned on me that if I had been born in South Africa, I would be illegal. Can you imagine? Okay. At that time, I come no say that human beings do a lot of stupid things with a lot of stupid, ridiculous rules just to satisfy certain needs. And the fundamental need that they're trying to satisfy is the pursuit of money. And I'm so glad that Dr. Pamela did mention something from the scripture. Because within the scripture that she mentioned, there's also another saying, which is, no, I'm not staying there. And if they, don't worry about it. I'll give you an interview later. Don't worry. Yeah. So the reality was that this really got me on a track, on a trajectory. Because that same scripture also says that the love of money is what? The love of money is what? But the conundrum is that money answers all things. So fundamentally, they're saying that the love of things is the root of all evil. And this is something that we need to come to terms with, especially in relation to climate change. And I'm so glad that the proprietor of the Charterhouse School from Agombo, I love the way he pronounces that Ogombo, it's okay. He said that things have been going on with the climate for the last 30 years and they haven't really improved. The reality is that they have not improved at all. They have deteriorated massively to an extent whereby some of the top scientists, in fact, not some of them, the vast majority of top scientists all over the world are beginning to panic, and they have classified climate change as the biggest issue humanity has ever faced. That's what's happened in the past 30 years. Despite the fact that we have been aware of the reality of what we are doing, poisoning the planet, wrecking the system. Okay, let me ask you, if I bring a generator inside here and I start the generator, will you stay in the room? Will you stay in the room with the generator on? Oh, why? Because you don't want to die early. Because the fumes of that generator will kill you in an enclosed environment just like that. Burning fossil fuel releases poison. And that poison is also affecting our atmosphere in such a way that the atmosphere, this miraculous atmosphere of this earth, is no longer able to do the work that it was designed to do effectively. And believe you me, this our planet is a miraculous planet. And it's just a tiny little speck. I'm sure a lot of you now are seeing some of the pictures that have come out from some of those amazing Hubble spacecrafts that have been there, images of other planets, images of other suns. Do you know how many suns are in our galaxy? It's in the billions. Billions. You know how many zeros behind billion? And guess what? There's a whole lot of other galaxies. So we are just this wonderful, tiny, miraculous speck in space that has this incredible atmosphere that enables this planet to give us life. And what are we doing? What are we doing to the atmosphere? Pouring hundreds of millions of tons of toxic substance into it so it's no longer able to do its job effectively. And this is what the Dawn Project is all about. To create indelible awareness about this reality. And I'm so, so glad to have come across Pamela, Dr. Ajayi's poem quite some time back. Beautiful poem. And you heard the closing words, if you remember. Restore what is mine. Restore. We are on a march of restoration, my dear people. And you know what? I want you to give her a very resounding applause. But it's not going to be clapping hands this time. No, 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 no. We do things differently. We're going to give her 3 mighty bullseye. Oh yeah? Bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. Oh yeah. You see, so the reality, my dear people, and I won't drag on too long, is that the time has come. This is an unprecedented time in humanity's existence. We're reaching what they call a tipping point. And if we allow ourselves to go too far down this particular road, it's going to get really, really bad. And eventually, it could become unstoppable. And that's why your generation is so crucial, is so important. Because, my dear people, we, that is my generation, are the first generation to physically feel and understand the impacts of climate change. But we are the last generation that can prevent it from becoming unstoppable and catastrophic. And this is not me talking. This is not me talking. This is the consensus of the vast majority of scientists who have been studying this for many, many years and telling us, stop, change, do a reversal. We have to restore. Oh, and by the way, talking about restoration, you know where we're standing now? Does anybody know what this place used to be called 25, 30 years ago? Eh? It starts with a B. Barbage. You know that? Barbage. Where we're standing now, when I was your age, it was full of thousands of coconut trees. Yes. People like Dr. Ajayi wouldn't know. She's too young to know all that. Thousands of coconut trees. And then it started to be eroded massively. It's a long technical thing. I don't want to go too deep into that. But it was mainly because the people who wanted to have access to the port wanted to make sure that the port was very calm. So they put these rock molds, and the rock molds cause a diversion of the currents. And when you start messing with nature, she messes you back. Massive, massive erosion. And it was getting to the stage whereby Victoria Island was even being threatened. The people who had originally put the molds about 100 years ago, they were doing dredging, and then eventually when there was a change, in fact, what happened, we are going to use a strong word now. We murdered democracy, along with our prime minister and a whole bunch of other people, and set this country on a very strange path, which is finally beginning to emerge from. We thank God. And in the process of that, even the replenishment of the sand wasn't being done. And this place was disappearing. So what they've done here is they have restored this place. So my people, what we're going to do for the people who restored this place, and they're going to take us on a trip to that place, please let's give them also 3 mighty Bozai. Oh yeah? Bozai, Bozai, Bozai. Restoration. Hey. Anyway, I'm not going to go too long on this, apart from just to encourage you to use your innovativeness, to use your skills, to use the wonderful, wonderful spirit of invention that you have as Nigerians, as children, as people of one of the greatest nations of this world. Oh, yes. And believe you me, they say the darkest hour is just before dawn. And I see it coming, because I see so much tremendous talent. We have so much value under the soil and between the ears. Oh, yes, my dear people. Heaven shall surely help us. Heaven shall help.
Do you know who I am?
What did you say?
I said, do you know who I am?
Who are you? Who are you?
I am the generation restoration. And these are my family.
Are you also generation restoration? If you are generation restoration, let me hear you say, yes, so. I don't hear that, yes, so. On your feet, are you the generation restoration? On your feet, let me hear you say, yes, so. We are generation restoration. Oh yeah, again, we are what? All right, my people, we're going to close very, very soon, but we're going to tell you something. Do you know who I am? I was officially designated as the only white-haired Gen Z. Yeah, when I spoke to some young people and they understood the language that I was talking in. You want to hear that language? You know, I want to hear Gen Z language. Okay, well, we're going to get together and we're going to sing this song. Okay, now the lyrics of the song are very simple. It just goes, isn't it time we started healing? You got that? Let's hear you. Isn't it time we started healing? One more time. Okay, you got it. Hold on. Now the greed motivation moving on the fast lane. Industrialists, they play a dangerous game. Falling all around a lot of acid rain. This whole situation getting insane. So tell me, isn't it time we started healing? Isn't it time we started healing? Now all the little children gonna go up, yeah, gonna check out what they got. Gonna turn around to the mommy and the daddy, say, hey folks, thanks a lot. Yeah, a delicate balance is going on. To change this all would be so wrong. Preservation fight just must be won, and we haven't got so very long. So tell me, isn't it time we started healing? Isn't it time? Isn't it time? Isn't it time we started healing? Okay, my dear people, I'm not going to do any breakdowns for you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Desmond. Sir, please just still stay. Sir, please just still stay. Okay, I would like to invite our... I cannot buy cow. I cannot buy cow. I would like to invite our other our collaborators, Dr. Pamela, Mrs. Angela, and Mr. Stanley, for the theme lunch, the official theme lunch. A round of applause for them, please. See, a proper standing ovation round of applause. Permit my English.
And the theme is...
Generation Restoration, Shaping Our Future.
All right. So on the count of 3, can we all join in for that? 1, 2, 3. Generation Restoration, Shaping Our Future.
Thank you so much. That's huge. Very, very huge. Okay, without wasting much time also, I would like to invite Mr. Stanley to share with us the competition guidelines and answer any other questions.
Hi, everybody. I feel really psyched up now. I was going to rap them and copy Desmond, but there's no hope. Nobody can follow Desmond, yeah? Big round of applause for Desmond, guys. So, as you know, each year we theme, yeah, and we've obviously got the theme this year, which is Generation Restoration, that's shaping our future. So the guidelines will be sent to all of the schools and shared with you. They'll also be available online. So it's divided into 3 sections, so you can enter the competition through either an essay stroke poetry, narrative or poetry, and it must address the theme, and the subject matter can be addressed from different aspects of this theme. Essays of poetry should be no more than 200 words maximum. The next category is creative design. So the entry could be either in any form of artwork, painting, drawing, or innovative graphics. But it must not be AI. It must not be AI. We did have somebody that was a runner-up, or maybe a winner, 2 years ago, who entered a dog that was made from discarded material, which sat in my sitting room for some time, and somebody brought a real dog in and attacked it, so it no longer exists. The third category for entry, is true, it ripped it to pieces, is music guidelines. So contestants are invited to create a song around the theme, sing it, and record it clearly with their own sound. So again, it must be addressing the theme, Generation Restoration, Shaping Our Future. So if we find any work has been plagiarized, if we find any work has been put together and formulated with artificial intelligence, it will be automatically disqualified, and there is a method of checking it. So it's got to be original work. So does anybody have any questions? No? So back to Abele.
Thank you so much, sir. Okay, I just wanted to add 2 points. Please, if you're submitting your essay, please make sure you have your name on it. Your name and the title of your essay and your age. Please remember that. And always ensure you submit in the right category. If you're submitting for if you're within the age of 7 and 13, make sure your submission is under 7 and 13 in that category. For music and for creative, there's no age. But for essay, you know you have ages. 7 to 13, 14 to 17, 18 and above, right? So make sure you are under. Please don't be 7 years old. Don't be 10 years old and mistakenly submit under 14 years old. You'll be disqualified. So please take note of that. On the website, you see the category and you submit accordingly. If you have any questions, please send a WhatsApp message to, can I call the number? It's on the flyer that's going to be shared with you, but I'm going to just call the number 070 3107 7528. It's already on the screen, but please send a WhatsApp and you'll be attended to. Thank you very, very much. Okay. I would like to invite a special person. She's a winner of the 18 and above category for last year. And her name is Abimbola Oduwole. Please, Abimbola Oduwole, please give her a round of applause as she comes out to give us this poem. Please, let's clap. Let's clap. We will do exercise, though. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Abimbola Oduwole, and I'm honored to be here. The ocean's majesty, a call to preservation. She stands steadfast, obedient, and true. At her post since creation, forever shining through. No tiredness, no complaints, just constant devotion. A testament to her purpose, a wondrous emotion. She's an amazing teacher and friend, refreshing and inspiring all. A calmness and danger, a versatility so rare. People flock to watch her glory from far and wide. Inspired by her dedication, they cannot hide. Her majesty is a force, both fierce and grand, a treasure trove of wonders in this underwater land. Yet, human action threatens our very existence too. Climate change, pollution, and destruction, what shall we do? Let's preserve our beauty for future generations to see. Through sustainable management, a balanced decree, renewable energy, reduced emissions, and eco-friendly might can mitigate climate change and keep our waters shining bright. Let's adopt sustainable practices like recycling and reuse and support marine protected areas to preserve our beauty and produce. She is a treasure so fine, reflecting the glory of God, a wonder that evokes awe, a marvel to behold. Will we answer the call to preserve our majesty before it's too late? A sustainable ocean future, a legacy for me and you. Thank you.
Thank you, Abimbola. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay, a quick one. I would like to invite our ambassadors, our school ambassadors. We launched the ambassadors last year at the award ceremony. And our ambassadors are people who are in each school championing climate change and environmental conservation. So for each school last year, we had ambassadors. So I'll quickly call on. So please, ambassadors, you have like 30 seconds to just give a special remark quickly. So from Heyday School, Ishe Oluwa Onibokun, are you here? Heyday School, Ishe Oluwa, quickly, please. After Ishe Oluwa, Maya, get ready. Maya or Priory, please get ready. There's a round of applause for her. It's special.
Good day, everyone. My name is Onibokun Ishe Oluwa, and I'm a JSS2 student of Heyday VI High School. I'm excited to be here to talk about the Seek Trust and, of course, the New Dawn Project. The New Dawn Project is all about protecting our environment and fighting climate change. It was started by a group of amazing, loving, nature-loving, and kind people. Mr. Desmond Majeko Dumi, Mrs. Angela Emua, Mr. Stanley Evans, and amiable Dr. Pamela Ajayi. They believe we can make a big difference by understanding how our actions affect the world around us. Through this competition, we are encouraged to raise awareness about the importance of keeping our environment clean and healthy. We're encouraged to raise awareness about keeping our environment clean and healthy.
Thank you so much. A round of applause for Shaolua. That was beautiful. Thank you, Shaolua. Okay, so I'd like to invite Maya Kwiwu from Priory Prep. Hi, Maya. Please, a round of applause for Maya. She comes up.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Maya Akwiru, and I'm here to talk about my experience in Dawn projects. I'm so happy and grateful to be standing here today as a creative category winner of the Dawn Project Oceans of Opportunities competition. This experience has taught me so much, and I'd like to share something I've learned. I've learned that art is a powerful way to express ideas and inspire change. Through my artwork, I was able to share my thoughts about protecting our oceans and the amazing opportunities they give us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maya. Thank you so much. Okay, we would like to invite Blessing Collins from Aguda Senior School. Okay. A round of applause for Blessing once more, please.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Collins Blessing Sophia, and I am from Aguda Senior Grammar School, Surulere, Lagos State, Nigeria. And I am a proud ambassador of the Dawn Project. And I'm going to be talking on my experience as an ambassador. First of all, the Dawn Project has given me different opportunities because they enlightened me on the dangers that our city is facing. They enlightened me on different things. And like I said before, they enlightened me more on how to be a better recycler, on how to be able to use plastic to do different things. Like one of us said that we can be good recyclers. Like the person who read the poem for us as our past winner, she talked about recycling. And it's recycling has been so fun for me. I've been able to make a PET bottle Ottoman set. It can be used as a laptop table, as a stool for putting your legs, as a chair as well. And then I also make artistic presentations for keeping things. And I'm also a fabric recycler. I and my friend made this bag, and we made it out of sack bag and fabric. And then it's giving me so much opportunities. So I want to say a very big thank you to our collaborators and everybody who has put this together today. Thank you very much.
Wow. Wow. Well done, Blessing. Well done, Blessing. Okay, I would like to quickly call Jessica Orabuchi from Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls. Jessica Orabuchi. Please, a round of applause for her. She comes out. Our ambassador.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jessica Orabuchi. I'm in SS2, and I'm a representative from Vivian Fowler Memorial College for Girls. I would like to thank the Dawn Project team for creating opportunities like this for our generation. With this opportunity given to us, we promise to do our best in restoring our planet once again. Thank you once again, Dawn Project, for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Okay, I would like to invite Timilehin Sholola from Lakefield School. Please a round of applause for him. Timilehin Sholola from Lakefield School. He is also an ambassador.
Good day, everyone. My name is Nathaniel Sholola, here from Lakefield College. I'm honored to be a Dawn Project ambassador. I'm here to give you a speech on environmental sustainability and the shared responsibility we have to preserve our planet. Discussions about environmental sustainability have been at the forefront of deliberations at every level, national, continental, global, in the last few decades. These discussions have given birth to different national laws and bilateral and multilateral agreements between countries, all geared towards attaining environmental sustainability. Environmental sustainability refers to meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. This means, in order to attain environmental sustainability, we must be responsible with our resource management in order to ensure a healthy planet. What are the causes of these issues with our environment? The biggest threat to our environment is human activities. Some of these are pollution, industrial waste, combustion, deforestation, and etc. Referencing the Chernobyl disaster, 26 April 1986, number 4 reactor of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, located near Pripyat, Ukrainian SSR, Soviet Union, exploded. Approximately 30 people died instantly from the explosion, and 30 more died due to radiation-induced cancer. Same with the Hiroshima disaster, 6 August 1945, near World War II, killing 140,000 people, most of who were civilians, died instantly or shortly after due to radiation sickness. As we can see, consequences abound. These consequences are uncountable, but have solutions, engineered by myself, using 4 Rs: reduce, reuse, repair, recycle. Reduce as in conserve water and electricity. Reuse as in use renewable energy. Repair as in get in touch with nature, even if indoors. And recycle. Embrace recycling. Why dispose when you can recycle? It's noteworthy that any solution preferred to halt environmental degradation must involve agreements beyond the borders of all combined, as international cooperation is a key place to start from. Solutions should be implementation-centric, concretizing various policies and treaties, tranquil to the environment for the present and the future. Thank you, Dawn Project.
Thank you so much, Timileyin. That was beautiful. In short, maybe next time, we'll have our ambassadors anchor this program. Because they're just too much. Please let's clap for everybody that came up here today. Thank you so much. Okay, when I recognize some schools hadn't come, and we'd like to recognize Lakefield. Lakefield, please, a round of applause for Lakefield College. Thank you for making it here. And we have Mr. Taufik and his team representing Queen's College. They are here also. Please, a round of applause for them. And we have some awesome people from the College of Medicine, Unilag, that are also here. Please, a round of applause for them. Thank you so much. One important question. How many students here, have your phones here? Are you by any chance on social media? Is it allowed? It's not allowed. Okay, but how many of you have told your parents that you have Dawn Project, that Dawn Project has an Instagram handle? So this is the homework. I'm going to ask you all, when you get home, follow your mommy and daddy. If you're in boarding, go and call them when you get home, get back to school. That you should please follow Dawn Project Network on Instagram. It's there. Even on the flyer, you'll see it. Please follow. I know we took some pictures also. Please upload and tag Dawn Project Network on Instagram, on Facebook, and on LinkedIn. Dawn Project Network. Do you want to say that after me? Dawn Project Network. Thank you very much. I would like to invite Ms. Joanna, the head of Corporate Comms Eco Atlantic, to give a speech from Eco Atlantic. Joanna, head of Corporate Comms Eco Atlantic. Please a round of applause for her as she comes out. We're still clapping. We're still clapping.
Good morning, everyone. You're welcome to our old sales office. We would have loved to have you in our new sales office, but there was just too many of you today. So I'd like to tell you a little bit of history about the Eco Atlantic project. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with what we used to call Bar Beach. If you know Bar Beach, can you raise your hand? Okay, a few, very small amount. Okay, yes. So initially, what is Echo Atlantic today was once Bar Beach. Unfortunately, over 100 years ago, larger vessels were trying to come across the Atlantic Ocean and enter into Nigeria across the Commodore Channel, which you can see there. That small gap wasn't big enough, so they decided to dredge to make that gap bigger, and this kick-started terrible erosion. Erosion is when the sea starts to wash away the coastline, and eventually what was a huge, massive beach that people would walk a long time to get to the ocean was washed away. As you can see, in 2009, everything is gone. So what we did, we came in, the government had tried a few different things that hadn't worked out, and eventually we came up with what we call the Great Wall of Lagos, which is where I'm going to take you after this. So what we've done now is we're dredging the land back and securing it with that wall. The wall is made up of over 15 different materials, which you'll get to see. And we're putting in infrastructure to create a modern green city. We take sustainability very seriously, and we have over 200,000 trees planted off-site, which we're putting into the city. And recently, we even saved a tree from Ikoyi that was being hacked at. They were going to destroy it. We were able to transplant that tree and put it into the city. These are just a few of the tiny things that we're doing in Echo Atlantic to ensure that we are going to be a green city of the future, and Africa will not be left behind. The wall that I mentioned earlier was actually tested at the Danish Hydraulic Institute to withstand storms over the next 1,000 years. So that means the worst storm in the next 1,000 years, that wall can withstand. So that just shows you the amount of research and work that has gone not into just reclaiming land that was lost, but making sure that it's never lost again, and also protecting Victoria and Lekki beyond Echo Atlantic, which is what the city is doing today. So, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Joanna, for that. At least we now know what is happening in Echo Atlantic. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for protecting Lagos and its environs. Has today been awesome? Have we had fun today? My dear students, have we had fun today? I'm not hearing your voice, so. Have we had fun today? Thank you so much. And without wasting much time, we are almost done. We will have a walk to show us some parts of Echo Atlantic. Yes, a tour. But before then, I would like to invite Mrs. Angela Emoa to give us our vote of thanks. Please a round of applause for Mrs. Emoa.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for being here. I'd like to thank our speakers that gave the goodwill messages. Jetta, from the General Council of Consul General, sorry, of Denmark. Marilyn Rapu, Director General of the General German Chamber of Commerce. Dr. Adam from Rugby School. Mr. Davis from Charterhouse. Mr. I think it was Itama from Darwin College. Ms. Bassi from Corona, and Halima for helping to put this together. And of course, our wonderful children, the ambassadors, thank you so much. We're really inspired by the fact that you've imbibed, the passion for preserving our continent and climate change. And also, I'd like to thank everyone. I know that I'm happy that you're embracing the idea of the competition. Everybody seems to be excited about it, and I know it will bring out new challenges, new ideas, and it'll continue to be impactful. So I think I've covered everyone. Thank you so much.
to everyone for being here. And let's go out and change the world. Okay. Okay, and also a special thank you to the new schools that are attending for the first time. Thank you so much for coming on board, and we look forward to seeing your participation in the competition and going forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, Okay, so there are flyers that have been shared. Please take note of the flyers. If you haven't gotten a flyer, please signify it to me or Christiana. We are both wearing the Green Dawn Project t-shirt. Please, any one of us, please take a flyer. If you want more for your school, please ask for more. The flyers have, or for your friends' schools, you have other schools that you would like to invite that are not here today, please take more flyers. The flyers will give you all the information about the competition, how to register, and answer every other question that you have. The website opens on the 21st, officially opens on the 21st, so then you can now go to the website and you click and you submit. Please, it is not a physically written and you submit to Dawn Project office. You go to the website www.dawnproject.org, you click on 2025 competition. From there, it takes you to where you submit. So you fill your name, and then where you have attachment, you attach your submission. Please make sure for essays it is typed. If it's handwritten, make sure it's very clear and legible. If it is drawn, please make it very, very clear. Please make sure your submissions are clear. I'm giving you an expo. Make sure it is clear. If it is not clear, it will not be judged. And always please remember, our judging is very well done. We have capable judges, external judges who judge this. It is not one thing done by one corner. It is done perfectly well. Okay, thank you so much. My name is Ebele, and it's been an honor doing this with you. And we'll be taking our tour, but before that, we'll take quick pictures. Please, quick pictures. We'd like to invite our special guest to please go first. Please, we'd like you, please, don't yet move everybody else. Our special guest move, then per school, I'll keep on calling each school. And when you take a picture, just stay out there to be led for the tour. Okay, so our special guest, please a round of applause for our special guest. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. Please, they will go out now for a picture. After Priory School, please get ready. You're moving outside next. Priory School. I'm just going to make this so it's easier. So Priory School. Priory School, get ready. So I think, sorry, this will be very fast. Don't worry, you won't be bored. This will be very, very fast. Music, please. John Akin. Maya, can you please come outside? Maya. Priory Prep. Chatterhouse, please get ready. Chatterhouse, can you come outside here, please? Chatterhouse. Chatterhouse, are you here? Okay, Heyday. Heyday. Heyday, please come. Thank you. Thank you. You can go. Heyday, please come. Heyday. They can hold the book. They can hold. Please do not eat inside. Lakefield, please quickly come out. Lakefield, also please, we have some rules. Please do not eat inside here. Do not drop anything on the floor, and please just take your bags with you. Even when we go on the tour, please do not throw things on the floor. Thank you very much. Lakefield is outside. After Lakefield, please, Vivian Fowler, get ready. Vivian Fowler. Vivian Fowler, please come outside. Vivian Fowler. Please. After Vivian Fowler, Aguda Senior Grammar School, get ready. Vivian Fowler is here. Vivian Fowler, please. Aguda Senior Grammar School, are you ready? Aguda Senior Grammar School. Dowen College, get ready. Dowen College, please come outside. After Dowen College, BIS, then Anglican Comprehensive. Dowen College. British International School. Are you here? Anglican Comprehensive School. Anglican Comprehensive School, please come outside. Then Corona. Anglican Comprehensive School, please quickly come out. Okay, Anglican Comprehensive, please go into the picture. Okay, that's Anglican Comprehensive. Corona Grammar School. I'm sorry, said Corona. Corona. Corona, please go in. Then Unilag Med School. Med School is ready. Lut Araba. If you're in the uni, please come outside. All the uni. Unilag, Lut, all the uni. All the uni, join in. Okay, Unilag. Unilag, please go in. College of Medicine. Hope I didn't miss anybody else. Okay, anybody else can go and take pictures. Mrs. Fashiono. We are all going outside for the tour. We are going outside for the tour. Please let's gather outside.